You know, guys, it's the small things in life we come to appreciate. And for me last night, that was the second half of the Cleveland-Toronto game. Because during those excruciating 2 quarters of play, having already won my best bet in baseball last night easily with Washington 9-1 over the Mets and giving you a free play on the Cavaliers, it afforded me the opportunity to fire up the DVR, watch this week's episodes of Arrow and The Flash, even Legends of Tomorrow, managed to sneak in the Shark Tank as well. I mean, got them all out of the way. Because, listen, the only people watching the second half of that game last night were diehard Cleveland fans, masochists masquerading as Toronto fans, and gamblers, seeing if you were going to cover the spread. I gave you the Cavaliers here for free yesterday because it was the only way to play that game. And to be honest with you, I love the Cavaliers. But I wasn't about to be sitting there laying 10.5, 11.5 points, whatever the final number went off at, and worrying about whether the scrubs were going to cover the game for me in the fourth quarter. Instead, as I said, I went over to baseball again after giving you my American League Underdog Game of the Month with Detroit 6-3 over Minnesota on the run line as a $1.30 puppy as a discounted price on Wednesday. I cashed in easily with Steven Strasburg and the Nationals in a 9-1 rout against the Mets and Matt Harvey, who does not look like Matt Harvey is supposed to look. Meanwhile, Nationals now 9-0 in Strasburg starts, and you got that play at discount as well. And keep in mind, today I've got my National League Underdog Game of the Month, and it's one of your featured discount plays, which you can get over on the home page. In terms of the favorites, well, they're now 42, 27-1 against the spread in the postseason. But we'll update all those numbers when we resume action tomorrow. Let's get to your complimentary plays. Quick reminder, today is the final day to take advantage of the opportunity afforded you to save big money thanks to the Charity Play of the Week winning on Tuesday, courtesy of Chris Jordan. You know, as I always say, I'm not beyond bribery, and consequently, I'll give you even bigger discounts if you please make a donation to this week's Charity Play of the Week recipient. Hell, the Charity Play of the Week has won 6 straight weeks. I don't know what more you can ask for. And you can save $175 off the purchase price of any handicapper 60-day package, $125 off the purchase of any 30-day package, or $50 off any package of 7 days from any of the handicappers here at the site. All the coupons, etc., are over on the home page, so you can check it out over there. I told you earlier in the week that I fired Josh Duffy. Oh, I'm sorry. Terminated him. That is the politically correct term. I terminated him before the end of his 6-month contract. I told you I was going to get another handicapper. We had somebody that we had been considering. We fired it up and launched his site within one day. And Matthew Parker's come out of the gates with a 2-0 sweep. So props going out to him. At Golden State as a 50-dime first half play on Wednesday night, and then had the Cavaliers last night. I thought originally, he was actually going to go with Cleveland in the first half, which would have been a winner as well, but he took the Cavaliers in the game, so he's off to a nice 2-0 start, so I'd like to welcome him to the site. Okay, let's get to your complimentary plays here, and, let me think. Let me take the Cubs on the run line with Jake Arrieta. What would possess me to do that? Oh, maybe for the fact that, you know, in his last 19 road starts and regular season plays, 15-0 with a 1.19 earned run average. He's 4-0 on the road this season already with an earned run average of 0.90, allowing just 12 hits in 20 innings. And opponents are batting just 122 against him in those 4 road starts. Why didn't I bet Arrieta and the Cubbies tonight? Because the Cubbies have hit a little dry spell with their offense here. You know, they lost 2 out of 3 at Milwaukee to open this road stand. They only scored 7 runs in the series. Now, they are still 14-5 on the road, nothing to be ashamed about. You got a Giants team that has won 8 straight games, but 7 of them, ironically, were on the road here in a recently completed road trip where they swept both the Diamondbacks in Arizona and the Padres in San Diego. That was capped last night with a 3-1 win. But, you know, they're going with Jake Peavy. Got nothing more to say there. So I would take the Cubs on the run line. What the hell? I mean, how many times, even on the run line, are you going to get Jake Arrieta at minus $1.10? The other complimentary play tonight, I'm going to go with the Oakland A's. But how do I say this? I'm going to put a little asterisk next to it. Sonny Gray, last year, such a good pitcher. 2.73 earned run average for the A's last season. Opponents hit 217 against him. His last 4 starts, he's worked a total of 18 1/3 innings. And his earned run average in that stretch, 10.31. You thought David Price was struggling earlier this season for the Red Sox. He ain't seen nothing compared to what Sonny Gray has done here lately. But just like Price, I think that Gray can turn it around. I like him tonight against CC Sabathia and the Yankees. Sabathia, last start, came back on May 4th. Happened to be his best start of the season, but then he went on the disabled list with a groin injury. He's coming off to make this start. You know, the Yankees, yes, they won last night 4-1 to snap the A's 3-game winning streak. But the A's have still won 12 of the last 15 games at home in this series, and they swept the 3-game series at New York back in the middle of April. The asterisk comes down to this. Josh Reddick, their best hitter, probably broke his thumb last night, and if that's the case, he's out 4 to 6 weeks, so that's going to definitely put a hole in the middle of that A's batting order. By the way, the A's have actually won 4 straight prior to last night's loss, and in those 4 straight wins, they put 26 runs on the board, so I'm going to go with the A's minus $1.25 as your other complimentary play. If I had to rate the two, obviously the Cubs and Marietta on the run line would be the stronger of the two plays. That'll do it, guys. I wish you well. Saturday, around the corner, and we do it one more time.